Grand Rising, y'all. Grand Rising. Whew. It's the early bird time, and I'm up getting the worm. I have a class to do in a few hours. But I read this post and it said, imagine falling in love and it works out for the rest of your life. I've experienced that over and over and over again, connecting with myself, connecting, reconnecting. I've experienced that over and over and over and over. And when I realized that it wasn't the other people and that it was me that I was actually looking for, it made building my relationships with other people easier. I didn't rely on them to stay. I didn't rely on them to give me all of the things that I needed. I didn't rely on anything. I'm very low maintenance for friendships, for relationships, for everything. Because although I'm not into receiving the bare minimum, I know that I can go to myself to get everything that I need. And this is something that I've been realizing for a long, long time. Like, I've been realizing because I've decided to be the main person that takes responsibility, 100% responsibility of what I need to give myself, even when I can't get, even when it's something that I need to build a relationship between my friends or my, my family or partners. I have to then turn it on myself and say, well, at this moment, because you can't really rely on other people to give you what you need in this moment, what is it that you can do so that you can be satisfied and fulfilled in this moment? And most of the time, it's emotional. Most of the time, yeah, it's definitely emotional most of the time. Um, Sometimes it's support. Sometimes it's words of affirmation. To be honest, gifts are like the last thing on my list. I barely recommend people to give me gifts, but I've noticed this is the reason why I've fallen in love with myself many times over, acknowledging my love languages and asking myself what I need in this moment, and actually pulling the hat out of my ass to give me what it is that I need. And sometimes what I want, I'm able to tell myself no at times. But at first, I couldn't tell myself no because going through, digging through a lot of trauma, when you have that wound of just not receiving everything that you want, sometimes it's kind of, when you get where you get, it's kind of hard to tell yourself no. But I've learned that I'm the love of my life, and I've I've fallen in love with myself, and I don't mind doing that for the rest of my life. I go on self dates. I process my emotions in the morning. That's why y'all always see me. Y'all probably always see me in my scarf because I'm talking to y'all about something, or just chilling with my night clothes on. But imagine that. Just imagine falling in love and it works out for the rest of your life. That was something that I was never willing to depend on anybody else to do. And that might seem like a little bit of control issue there, but in the parameters of me understanding who I am and what I will need, I will notice that the things that I do for myself, nobody else can do. The depths that I go to and through just to get the things that I need for myself. It gets deep, but I'm willing to be with her for the rest of my life. I don't know how I got to this point, but some people say on the wing and a prayer, but y'all don't know how much shadow work I went through, how much unlearning I had to go through, how much depth within my soul that I had to carry the beacon. It's hard, but all I kept telling myself was I was worth it. I was worth it. I was worth it. You damn straight. I was worth it. I will always be worth it. And I will always be willing to carry the torch no matter how deep it gets. And I traveled the darkest parts of my soul, and it was not pretty. But I highly encourage y'all to make yourselves the lifelong lasting love of y'all lives. Me as a lover girl, I know what I'm gonna get from me. I know. And it's never the bare minimum. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Stay on y'all mission. I love y'all. Make yourselves the love of y'all lives. Peace.